caregiver engagement needed to be a strategic priority. If we want to be in the business of providing care, we cannot do that absent of ensuring that caregivers have the resources that they need and, in essence, become a true partner in the care journey.
Huron Perth Healthcare Alliance knew the importance of caregivers and knew that the system doesn't work as well without them. As the world kind of went on pause, it validated that we're 24/7. We don't punch out. We're around the clock. My full-time job caregiving is for my son, Dean. Dean was diagnosed at 6.5, 11 years ago when he was born. That's when my caregiving role started. And that's really been a big reflection during this whole process with connecting the dots, because I realized that everybody's either going to be probably cared for or has been a caregiver.
I was connected to connecting the dots from the very beginning. I cared for my husband for 24 years. He had MS and he passed away in 2014. However, I found it difficult at times to navigate the system, because at that time we didn't have the things that we do now. And I think caregivers are more recognized today than they were then.
You know, everybody played a key role. Everybody brought a perspective to the table that supported and complemented others. It wouldn't have worked, I don't think, without the players that we had around the table. So I would just tip my hat to all the partners who have been involved. And you know, our commitment, you know, as we move forward and as we introduce Ontario health teams across the province is to take our learnings and spread them into other organizations and other systems to make sure that the important role of caregiver is front and center for all of us.
This project really truly gave value to the caregiver role. I didn't feel alone because I met other caregivers, but I also started to value what I was doing 24/7, and everybody's ideas were equally valued across the table. And it was nice to get everybody's perspectives. Here's an idea, here's what might not be a great part of that, and here's a great part that we see happening.
Caregivers have this information. They don't feel like they're battling something all by themselves. They have the help that they need, and they know where they can go to get the information they need.
I think the work that the project team did, as well as the oversight by the steering committee, I think really advanced the whole notion of the caregiver as essential. I think we went into the project believing that we understood the impact of caregivers. But I would say for me, I have understood just how critical they are to the successful outcomes for the person they're caring for.
Healthcare at its most simple level is people looking after people. And I'm really pleased to see that as the system continues to evolve, that this is becoming more of a priority, you know, across all levels and all organizations and all systems. But it has to be seen as really a key part of any care journey if we want it to truly be a positive experience.
You know, I often say Dean's at the center of the wheel, and all the spokes, thank gosh, are keeping us rolling. But if you don't have the proper spokes in place, then everything kind of falls apart, and it just comes back to the caregiver and the patient. The more spokes that are involved, the more it's going to keep rolling and be successful.